Hello there, JT. So glad to share a round with you in PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today.
All right. I'm going to bring my popcorn along today. We're here at Oakmont Country Club for a round of golf. We start out with a par 4.
Let's go.
Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. Looks like a fairway off the tee here. And this is somewhere around 155 yards out. Great work. Nice approach on that one. And second shot here on the first. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin.
Oh, look at this shot.
That's a good one. Nice pin high. Here we go. This one for birdie. And if you sink this, you'll be all square with your friend on the hole. Everybody's all square after that first one.
All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole.
Ooh, that one had some step. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here.
Oh my goodness, that is a display of power.
Second shot here on hole number 2. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, now this from 11 feet. Oh, yeah, that'll work nicely. 2 birdies in a row for you. Setting up here 10 feet from the cup. Amazing. And that hole will be halved. And we're teeing up now on the third. Nice drive, just striping it.
Okay, full sand, let's go. Oh my, absolute power on that drop.
We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. Safe approach, nice. And second shot here on the third. Great job on that approach. And this putt for the birdie. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left.
Oh, yep, that'll do in there for the bird. All right, now if you want to have the hole, you've got to make this putt. I think this is going to go right to left.
All right, well done. And that hole's halved.
Okay, par 5 for this fourth hole. That looks like this one will play.
Here we go, next on the tee. Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power. Here's your second shot on the fourth.
Now just barely finding your way into this second cut.
Good shot. Okay, third shot.
Oh, how are you?
All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup. Good work out there today. That's your fourth birdie so far.
All right, you need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole.
Let's keep this going. That's your fourth birdie of the day. Good work out there. Okay, that hole's going to be halved.
Teeing up now on the par 4 fifth. Whoa, came on to that one. Look at that throw. And next on the tee. Good shot.
Setting up about 115 yards out. That should do nicely. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful.
The green kind of slopes up around the pin. We don't want to leave this short. Got to make sure we get it there.
Decent approach there. We've got a 17-foot putt on this one.
This one's breaking pretty hard to the right.
Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt.
This one starts off pretty straight and then should turn to the left. And that's gonna go down. And that'll take the hole. Great work.
And your friend over there is one up after that one. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. Well done. That's another green in regulation under your belt.
And here we go. You're up next. Now drop in that hole. That took skill and poise.
Here we go. This putt for the bird. Great work out there on the course today. Birdie number 6. Just a little tap needed here. Next. And that hole will be halved.
And the 7th hole, we have a par 4. Yeah, that'll play.
Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. this one should be in the fairway. It's about 195 yards to that pin from here. That'll do for the approach. And here's our second shot on the 7th.
Oh, right, but just missed the hole.
14-footer. This one's going uphill and to the right. Going towards that hole. And that one could have used a bit more pace. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole.
All right, as that one drops down in the bucket, you won this hole.
All square after that hole. Okay, we got a par 3 8th hole. That'll do nicely.
Okay, you're up next. Okay, setting up a long one here. That's a bit of an understatement. Let me get my rangefinder out here. I'll see if I can get us a distance. Just joking. Hopefully you can get this close though. Starting this way outside to the right. All right, you did most of the work.
All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent.
Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. All right, let's go. This one's for par.
Just a little 3-footer left for this one. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Here we go. Teeing this one up on the 9th hole.
You absolutely demolished that drive.
All right, let's go.
Oh my goodness, just absolutely strike.
Okay, about 170 yards to the pin. I'm okay with that. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Nice shot. That'll do. Now this from 13 feet. Ooh. And this putt to go 1 up for the match. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Bit long on that one. Okay, you've got this one for par. And that will go. And if you sink this, you'll have the hole. All right, moving forward. And that hole will be halved. All right, we head to the 10th. We got a par 4 ahead of us. Whoops. All right, you're next. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. Bit of a down slope there. Good job. We're on the green. All right, second shot on the 10th. This one's coming into the green. Oh yeah, you'll take those all day. From 23 feet. We got an uphill putt here, moving to the right. All right, way closer than you were. Not a bad effort there. And this putt drops, you can go 1 up. I think this putt's just breaking slightly to the right. Oh man, just missing on the birdie putt. And a 4-foot putt. This one's for par. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. And that hole will be halved. And here we go. Par 4, 11th hole. Let's do it. Ooh, that was spicy off the tee. Come on, ball. Hold on to the fairway for us. And I'm okay with that. We just barely snuck into this first cut. Second shot here on the 11th. Yeah, I think this is going to be okay. And there we go. Nice little approach shot. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. We're in the light rough, but not too deep. Setting up here with a extremely long putt. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. This one's looking decent.
Continues to look good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt.
Here we go for your birdie. Wonderful work out there so far. That's your 7th birdie on the day. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Here we go now on the 12th.
I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one.
All right, and next up.
I hope this one holds on to the fairway here.
Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. Here's our second shot on the 12th.
Come on, hold on to that fairway for us.
And we couldn't hold the fairway. That's all right. Just in the first cut here. There we go. Good shot. All right, we're setting up in the rough, but it seems to be sitting up pretty good in this rough for you. Okay, from the greenside rough. Ooh, this could go, this could go. And there's a fancy little chip shot, nicely done in there for the bird. Okay, you need this one to have the hole. I think this one's going just a tiny little bit to the left. Oh, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. And that hole will be halved. And we got a par 3 here on 13th. Okay, there you go. All right, next up. This one's looking good.
Oh my word, that almost dropped in the bucket.
This putt's around 5 feet away. Here we go. Drop this one for birdie. Okay, moving on to the next. And that hole will be halved. Let's see what happens here on number 14. Should be smooth sailing off the tee.
All right, let her fly. Let's see it.
Good shot. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14.
Oh, almost in there.
Nice stroke. We're on the green. This putt's about 14 feet out. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Oh, that was almost in. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent.
Oh, it goes down, and that will win you the hole.
And after that one, you are one up. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway.
Okay, next. Holy, you just wrecked it.
Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. That'll work on the green, won't it? Here's their second shot on the 15th hole. Yeah, we'll take that. And this putt's around 11 feet out. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Looking pretty good. And we're marking down a birdie on that one. Nice. You got to get this one in if you want to have the hole. And that hole's halved. Okay, here's the 16th. It's a par 3. Looking forward to see what you do here. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Oh, it's going right by the hole. Here we go. This is for par. All right, let's get to the next. This one is safe par. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. And that hole will be halved. And the next one is number 17. This one's a par 4. This is right on the border. I'm not sure if it's going to be rough or fairway. And next. Well, that's too bad. We just barely made our way into this second cut of rough. This one's looking pretty dialed. Oh man, that almost went. All right, good luck. Second shot here on the 17th.
Hang on. That almost went down.
This one's just 3 feet. All right, if you sink this, you can take this Dormy. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one.
That one, look at it. Okay, next on the tee.
Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin.
Oh, that is lovely.
Looking like about 185 yards out. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. "15 feet to go from here."
This one's going uphill and going to the right.
This putt's going. And with that, we bring this match to an end. Congratulations to the winner, finishing at 1 up. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time.